Hello, aloha, and welcome to Touchful Podcast, the first episode of 2026, 1st of January. And I would like to share with you today the episode that I created as a live stream on my Instagram. One of the first things that I did in the morning of the first day of the year was to set up my camera and my lights and do a short live stream about what it means to start today. Because I woke up on the 1st of January with this idea like, oh my God, a brand new year, a blank canvas, what an opportunity, and I don't want to miss it. And then I started to contemplate on that, and that contemplation took me surprisingly deep. So I'm sharing this with you in that live stream from Instagram. And it might surprise you the way I see things, the way I share things. And at the same time, when you will be listening to this, you might have a feeling of like, oh, of course, I remember this. She didn't say anything new. So let yourself be kind of like surprised with like, oh, of course, that's what it means. That's what the 1st of January is for. And ultimately, and I'm going to talk about it a lot in that live stream, ultimately it doesn't matter if it's 1st of January or not. If you listen to this on 1st of January or 15th of March or whatever. So I want to invite you for a very, very special episode. First episode of 2026. Today is a good day to start. I'm like this, and I really feel and think that I'm not the only one, that I get super hyped when there is this first day of the year that feels like this blank canvas, a perfect moment to just start over, to start again. And I have the same feeling about, the first day of the month, when it's like first day of the month, it suddenly feels like a blank canvas and I can quote unquote start over. Or on the first day of the week, on the Monday. And there is something about us humans very often that we have this thinking that I'm going to start on the 1st of the month, I'm going to start on a Monday, I'm going to start on the first day of the year, because it somehow feels special. Not because there is anything special in particular about these days, but they are somehow permission slips to us humans, to our minds. Somehow it feels easier, it feels like it makes more sense to start on the first day of the year, on the first day of the month, or on a Monday. Or there are some people who do not like to follow the man-made calendar that much, but then they often feel that it feels great to start on a new moon or on a full moon or on the solstice, on some special day, special moment, not because they are special per se, but because, like I said, there are some sort of permission slips to us. That it feels like if I start today, it's going to work. If I start on 1st of January, it's going to work. If I start on the 1st of the month, it's going to work. If I start on my birthday, it's going to work. If I start on this very special day, 8th of August, 808, or any day that feels special, it's going to work. And then sometimes you start and it doesn't work. And it's this very famous case of New Year's resolutions that, there is this reoccurring joke that on 1st of January, the gyms are full, and by the 10th of January, nobody is going there anymore because people realize that, okay, I just started, I did it for a couple of days, and now I don't want to do it anymore, so it doesn't work. I failed. I had this one chance to start on the first of the year, on the first of the month, and somehow I failed and it didn't work. And I want to flip this perspective. I want to share with you a reminder. I'm not going to tell you anything new today, I feel. I'm going to tell you something that you know. I'm going to tell you something that you remember deeply in your heart. And you're going to be like, of course, I forgot, but of course. And that simple reminder, that simple truth is that today is a good day to start. Not because it's 1st of January. Maybe you don't even watch it on the 1st of January. Maybe you don't even listen to it on the 1st of January. Today is a good day to start because it's today. Because it's today. And maybe you don't watch it, or you don't listen to it in the morning. Like I'm recording it right now in the morning. And to me, mornings were always this feeling of like, oh my God, a brand new day, a sunrise, everything feels possible, and I'm just gonna start in the morning of the new day. But maybe you listen to this on a random Tuesday at 3:35 p.m. and still today is a good day to start whatever you want to start. Today is a good day to start. When I was in my 20s, I lived with my sister, and she had this quote pinned to one of the kitchen cabinets. And I was looking at this quote every day for years. I honestly have no idea if it's somebody else's quote that she found and wrote down and pinned, or is it something that came out of herself. But the quote was, "Tomorrow is not a promise. You are lucky that you have today." Tomorrow is not a promise. You are lucky that you have today. So today is a good day to start. Because today is the only day that you have. And for some people, this perspective that, I can start today, so I can start on a random Tuesday, or just in the middle of the month, or in the middle of the week, or in the middle of the day, I don't need to wait for any special date. This perspective sometimes gives people this feeling that, so it doesn't matter when I start. If I don't start today, then I can just start tomorrow because I don't need to wait for any special date. So if not today, then tomorrow or next week or next month or whatever, it doesn't matter. But it is exactly the opposite. It matters that you start today because you don't have tomorrow. So it doesn't click to say, I'm going to start tomorrow, or I'm going to start next Monday, or I'm going to start on some special date, or I'm going to start on some random day, whatever. Magdalena said that it doesn't matter. I don't need to wait for a special date, so I'm just going to start whenever. No. You can start today, because today is the only day that we have. And we are lucky that we have it. We are lucky that we woke up. Sometimes when I wake up and I do my morning gratitude practice, I put my hand over my heart, still with my eyes closed, and I say, "Good morning, I love you, and today is going to be a beautiful day." Sometimes I realize how lucky I am that I woke up. Not everybody was that lucky to wake up this morning. Some people went to bed yesterday and they didn't wake up. And I got lucky. I have today. And it's the only day that I have. Tomorrow is not a promise. You don't have tomorrow. You don't have next week. And if it creates some feeling of urgency or some feeling of pressure, that's good. It should. because it is an urgent matter to live. It is an urgent matter to live today. It is urgent and it is important that you start today. Not on the 1st of January, not on the 1st of the month, not on the first day of the week, not on the solstice, not on the new moon, and not on your birthday, but today. And if something happens on the way and you drop the ball and you feel like you failed, then you can remind yourself that I can start again today. Because today is the only day that I have. And somehow, instead of this feeling like a pressure or stressful, how would it be to let this feel like a gift, like a blessing, like an invitation? Today is an invitation. I don't know how many todays I have. Maybe it's my last. Maybe I have a couple of thousands more. Hopefully. But I don't know. Tomorrow is not a promise. And we are so lucky and blessed that we have today. So whatever you want to do it today. Start today. Start now. Start with what you have. Start unprepared. Start not ready. In the summer of 2025, I came up with an idea, or the idea was given to me, planted in my head, that I should go live every day for 100 days on Instagram and see what happens. And I remember when this idea came to me, and first of all, it felt like scary, like a big commitment and all that. But I also had a feeling of like, okay, I'm going to wait for some special day to start this experiment. I called it the experiment, 100 days experiment for living in love. And I was thinking to myself, okay, I'm gonna wait for a special day. And I remember that it was a couple of days before my birthday. So I thought to myself, okay, maybe I'm going to start on my birthday. It's such a cool thing. It's like going to be a gift to myself and from myself to the world. It makes so much sense. It's so nice. It's like, But then I felt the urgency of that idea, the urgency and of this idea that I believe was given to me by God, by Source, by the universe. To sit every day in front of the camera and see what happens and talk straight from my heart without any preparation. This idea was knocking to my heart and it was telling me today, now, today, start today. So I started on some random date in June. I don't even remember. It was like, I think 18th or 19th of June or something like this. A date that didn't have any special significance to me. But I made it special because to me, that suddenly became a day when I started my 100 days experiment. So you see how it is opposite. It's not that a day is special, so on that special day you can start something, but it's the other way around. You decide that you're gonna start today, and this decision makes today special. Whether it's 1st of January or 3rd of January or 15th of February, it ultimately doesn't matter as long as it is today and you feel that this is good enough reason to start today. And I am going to start today my experiment again. I got this urge, this inspiration to re-watch my experiment, to re-watch and re-listen to these 100 days of channeled messages for living in love that I did last summer. And I got this feeling that I want to start on 1st of January. And today is 1st of January. But I want to remind myself that I'm starting it not because it's 1st of January, but because it's today. And today is a good day to start. And I want to honor this in my human, that my human likes these special dates, 1st of the month, 1st of January, my birthday, 12th of 12th, and, all kinds of these dates. I want to honor this, and I want to play with this. And you can honor this and play with this as well, but don't let this limit you. Don't let this take away your freedom. Don't let this make you feel that you need to wait for this special day. Your special day can be 3rd of January, 5th of January, 12th of March. Your special day can be a Tuesday at 5 p.m. Your special day can be now. So if you want to do the experiment with me, if you want to join me, if you want to watch these live streams again, or for the first time maybe, because I know that some people did the experiment with me in the summer, some people are joining now, then I want to invite you to join today. Not because it's 1st of January for me. Maybe it's not even for you. Maybe you don't watch this on 1st of January. But if you feel that, I would love to start this experiment with Magdalena and have these 100 days of watching and listening to these channeled messages of love, but I missed my chance because it's not 1st of January. Don't let this be like this. Don't let anything like this control your life and limit your choices, or the feeling that it is up to you to say that today is a perfect day to start this experiment, and I'm going to do it today because it's today, and I'm going to make this day feel special because it's today. If you want to join me, you can send me a message and I will give you the link to the experiment. So normally it is €100 for 100 days, but for the first 100 days of the year, when I'm doing the experiment, when I'm watching these 100 live streams again, the price of the experiment is going to be 50% off, so it's going to be €50 instead of 100, because I want you to join me today. Doesn't matter if it's January or if you watch this in February or in March or beginning of April. I think, when I checked, I think it's the day 100 of 2026 is going to be on 10th of April. So until the 10th of April, the experiment is 50% off. And you can join at 50% off because it is today. And you don't even need to watch it day by day, every day. I want to do it for myself, definitely, because I remember how transformational it was for me to channel it every day, to do these live streams every day for 100 days. So I want a similar experience for myself of watching my own live streams every day for 100 days. But some of the people that join the experiment, I know that they don't watch one video every day or listen to one podcast every day, because you can choose whether you want to listen to videos or watch the videos or listen to the podcast. Sometimes people feel so touched by one of the days that they need like the 3 days to digest it before they are ready to continue. And that's okay. It doesn't matter. Don't let this make you feel like you failed because you promised yourself that you're going to do something every day for 100 days and then something happened on the way. Show up to the best of your abilities, to the best of the truth of your heart. Whether it's my experiment or whether you choose anything else. Today, show up to the best of your abilities and to the deepest truth of your heart, and start today, because it's a gift and tomorrow is not a promise, and we are so lucky that we have today. So if you want to join the experiment, send me a message and I will give you the link, or you can also just find the link on my website, allahamagdalena.com. I know that some people are like me and they are more chatty and they like to send private messages, where other people are just like, I'm gonna find it on my own and click it on my own. So if you wanna find it on your own, it's on my website. Thank you so much for today, and thank you for you, and that we could have this moment today and make today special, not just because it's the first day of the year and it feels awesome and it feels brand new and it feels inspiring, but first and foremost because it is today. I love you so very dearly, and I will talk to you sometime again. Aloha and bye-bye.